Hi, this is Jacob Kelly with Shallow Graves Magazine. I'm here with Shane Hurricane Helms. How are you doing today?
I'm doing super.
Super. It's a perfect joke. So we just have a couple questions for you today, and we were very wondering about your career because you've been a part of wrestling for years upon years now, and you're just such a main staple. And I'm not calling you old. I'm just calling you a perfect wrestler.
So many years.
So many years. One thing that I've always curious about is when you were Gregory Helms, you were very much a staple of the cruiserweight division, and you kind of made the cruiserweight division what it is. But the cruiserweight division nowadays has been criticized as being lackluster and kind of awful compared to what it is. A lot of criticizers. What is your take on that? Do you think that the cruiser division is still the same kind of peak that it was when you were the cruiserweight champion, or do you think it's kind of diminished a little bit?
I think it's just different because I don't think the weight classes matter as much. Like once Rey Mysterio became the heavyweight champion, and I was the cruiserweight champion, and I outweighed the heavyweight champion of the world by 50 pounds. Then the weight classes just kind of became redundant. So I think you either stick with the weight class or you just figure out another type of championship. So, and two, that style that used to be identified with the cruiserweight, that style got so over that everybody's doing it, not just cruiserweights. So in a weird way, by being successful, the cruiserweight division hurt itself.
Are you okay with the cruiserweight title being now associated with a smaller brand like NXT rather than the big tops like SmackDown or Raw?
I mean, well, after me, where else could they go, you know? See what I did there? So I would like to see it on a bigger stage. I still think there's a lot of super talented guys there. So, and it's an ever-changing industry. Where it's at now, that has no bearing on where it might go, and you can't really worry about where it's been. Just go forward. There's still a lot of room for improvement upon it, and I think everybody will agree with that. But they have the athleticism, they have the talent, they need star power. And the thing is, when a guy, their star power increases, they take them out of the cruiserweight division. That's what's hurt it the most.
Do you agree with the idea that maybe someone who is not a cruiserweight could become a cruiserweight, such as someone like Keith Lee or Dominic Dijakovic in the WWE? Because people from the heavyweight division or people from the cruiserweight division have won a heavyweight title before. So,
well, yeah, I mean, you can move up. I mean, like when you have weight classes, you have to make the weight. Like, I mean, in MMA and boxing, if you're 255, if you're 155, you still qualify for 170. You still qualify for 185 or 205. But you can't go the other way. So, I mean, no, if you're going to do that, you don't call it the cruiserweight division. You just call it something else.
So, final question is, many wrestlers are returning for maybe one or two matches for the WWE, such as Edge and Goldberg just became the Universal Champion again. Is there any chance we may see Gregory or the Hurricane show up ever again?
It depends on how much time I spend in the gym in the next year. I took 2019 off, so I'm going to have to get back in there. But there's always a chance. I still love it. I miss it. I miss being in the ring. That's where I was most at home. So there's always a chance, especially now that I'm officially with WWE. There's more of a significant chance.
All right. Well, thank you. That was Jacob Kelly for Shallow Graves Magazine, and this is Shane the Hurricane Helms. Anything you want to say before we end it?
And just remember, I'm a cruiserweight, right? 6 foot 220.
Thank you. That's Jacob Kelly signing off.